And it's on the popping. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day of GED Swan Style. That's what we're doing, GED Swan Style. All right, question for the day, people. My question for the day for you guys, I'm asking you the question, what is a word problem? Well, first, let's talk about our aim. My aim for today is how can we solve word problems? And what I'm thinking is before we can solve a word problem,
You gotta turn them into an equation.
before we can solve a word problem, we need to understand what a word problem is. So that's what we're doing. And what we're going to try to do is, for today, let's not call out and whatnot. I know people get excited about the information and what's going on. So let's not try to call out. You know, if you got something to say, you know, raise your hand. We definitely appreciate all the people that want to participate to get the information, because that's what I'm about. I'm about information, sharing information. All right, now let's talk about the first question of the day. First question of the day. What is a word problem? Does anybody know what a word problem is? Oh, music. Is that this thing cutting off?
No, that was somebody's phone.
That's somebody's phone?
It's still on.
It's on? Am I in there?
Not yet. Now you are.
We talk about word problems and how we solve them. The people say, yo, that I'll be mobbing. That's just a little something. All right, but look. All right, we're getting it live today. Live. This is Swan Live, Swan Dive Entertainment. That's what we're doing. All right, now let's talk about what is a word problem. Hold on, I gotta get my attendance. Make sure I know everybody that's here. We got 3, 6, 9 people. 3, 6. Somebody has not signed. You didn't sign? Now, how you talking about? You getting lunch and all this stuff. You don't even sign the paper. I don't even know. I should let you sign it. Did you sign it? You sign it. Sign it. You gonna sign it? Or you gonna just? Or you gonna just motivate for a hostage? All right. Here's the question for the class. What is a word problem? Now, for my new students, I told you I've been doing a lot of stuff talking about how to convert words into equations, so that'll facilitate you guys doing the word problems. And I got some stuff about measurements, and I got some stuff about some other GED math, and I also have some stuff on my channel about how to write an essay. So you might want to check that out. But today we're talking about word problems. So LaToya, what's a word problem? She said, I put you on the spot? I'm sorry, let me find somebody else. Tamisha, what's a word problem? I guess you're having a word problem right now. You're having a problem finding the words that you need to express what we need. Eddie, what's a word problem?
I'm not sure. If I had a book, I'll probably look it up.
Okay. He said if you had a book, you're going to look it up. I can't front on that. I cannot front on that. You know what? Let me do this. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 682, 683, 684. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get something for you to look up. I'm going to get you a book right now. And then you can look it up. And then you can tell me the answer to the question. Thank you. You already know. All right, people. Party people. Where did Fab go? Fab cut out? I saw Fab. She cut out on us. All right. Who said they needed a paper? You need one, right? How you doing this morning? You okay? All right. You practicing the English paper. It's going to be better and better. Fab. Viola. We're on page 682? Sounds like a wonder. Fab, you want to sit someplace else so we don't have a problem?
You mean drop your thing?
Huh?
Drop your thing?
No, I don't want you to drop it. That's what I'm saying.
No, you mean that?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like being in the car.
Who else said they need one?
I like being by myself.
1, 2. You need one. Yes. You don't have a book? I know you got a book. You serious? No, take out your book, girl. Stop playing.
Maybe she didn't bring it, but she doesn't have
She
one.
didn't bring her book.
This one's give me the paper.
More, girl. I'm done. I'm done. All right, I'm gonna get one for you. Okay?
6.
You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Time is money. You got this one?
Really?
All right, ladies. Let's talk about it. We're talking about what are word problems. So I'm trying to figure that out. What is a word problem? Is this girl messing up my vision? Is it still in vision? Is it coast? Holy cat, I don't see myself.
Because you want me something.
See that? See, I knew you were smart. I knew you were smart, slick, talking, troublemaking. I already know. Let me just put a star next to your name, Latoya. Troublemaker. That's how we got you. That's how I get it. All right, so let's talk about it. Shauna, what is a word problem?
The problem is something that you can solve by reading carefully is not a problem with words. That's what I have.
Okay, all right. Eddie told me he was going to tell me something. Eddie, what you got about
Yeah, but it doesn't say much. I put down problems, words explaining a problem that you figure out or solve.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so that works for me. Fab, what's the word problem? Pourquoi? Huh? All right, a word problem. Jelly, what's the word problem?
It's a group of words put together into
Numbers and
in a hypothetical situation to solve a math problem.
Okay. You get a star for the day. Angela, she's got her first star.
everybody.
All right. So she's talking about word problem. All right, so for the people that have their books, I'm on page 682. For the people that have their copies, I'm on 682. Michelle, do you really need me to get you some copies? Huh? Do you look like you're playing? I don't know. Do you look like you're playing? You come in with a big smile, and you're saying, "This is what I don't have a book." And you say, "Do you look like you're playing?" Yes, you do. You look like you're playing. I'll make you a copy. Hello, how are you? All right.
I'm leaving early today.
You leaving early today?
Yeah, I have to go give my boyfriend my car to go to.
Okay, I know there was a reason I was feeling so sad this morning. No, you told me what it was. Who else? Anybody else? No, Mr. Swan. All right, let's get it going. All right, so we talk about word problems today, guys. We're trying to get these word problems. I already told you about this information on this page right here, swan.ent, that's the YouTube page. Got a lot of interesting stuff on there, you know, about converting words into equations, measurements, how to do basic things with measurements, you know, different type of measurements. There's a lot of stuff going on that page. And then you get to see me doing me. All right, so let's talk about word problem. Here's a word problem I have for you guys, and we're going to try to figure out. You can read along with me. It's on page 282.
What page?
682, I'm sorry. I keep saying 2. It's 682. All right, so the first problem of the day, it says, at Oasis College, 3 times as many freshmen live on campus as those who commute. If there are 98 freshmen, how many commute?
247.
You're reading the answer, but I don't get
No,
it.
I have it right here. It's 3x plus x equal 988. And then
Okay.
I do it for x, and then I,
You right.
find my answer.
Okay, all right, sounds good, but let's do this like I was telling somebody else earlier. What we want to try to do today, we want to make believe like we're in the class and raise our hand and not call out and, you know what I mean, and mess up the flow for everybody. All right, so let me see what it says again. Let me go back to this again. It says 3 times as many freshmen live on campus as those who commute. If there are 988 freshmen, how many commute? All right. So, we're going to mark this. I took my markers out there. All right. So we have x. All right. We have x. That's our variable. Yesterday we did a lesson on variables. So you want to check that lesson on variables and whatnot out on that swan.vnt page. All right, so we have x. It says 3 times as many freshmen live on campus as those who commute. So you have x for the ones that commute, plus what? 3x, 3 times x, and that equals the total number of where's the number at? 988. 988. All right. So again, the other day, or my last video was how to convert words into equation. So you might want to check that out, because with these words that they're giving us, we're changing those words into this equation. Because the words was, it says at this campus, 3 times as many freshmen, so that's the 3x, all right, live on campus as those who commute. So the x are the freshmen that commute, and the 3x is the 3 times as many, and then 988 is the total amount of freshmen. All right. So now, first thing we're going to do, we got to get these x's together. So we're going to have 4x equal 988, and then
From the x represent 1. So you add x to the 3, right?
right, the x represents the amount of freshmen that
The 988.
it says the amount of freshmen who commute. These are the freshmen that commute, and 3 times as many stay on campus. So when you stay on campus, you don't commute. Commute is if you like I commute. I live in another town or another city,
But you just go to the camp.
and I come here, and I come here, so I can be questioned.
But I was saying that x behind that 3 represent 1, right? So how did you get 4? That
Yeah, I
x
was
right
No, wait. Oh, this x right here?
Oh,
Right,
okay.
so that's because that's 1x. There's only 1x there, and 1x plus 3x is 4x. All right,
Where the 4 come from?
1x plus 3x. If you have 3 x's, and you have 1 more x,
It's 4.
4 X's. All right. All right, so now, this student loves to give me this word. What's the word I'm looking for that we got to find right now, Sharia?
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal. We're looking for the reciprocal. All right, and this is what you always got to do this. I mean, yesterday we was breaking down a few problems. When you have a plus or minus another number, you want to get rid of that first. But eventually you're going to get to this point where you want to get the reciprocal. And I'm going to erase this, because they should know by now who I am and what I do. What is this reciprocal, Eddie? What's the reciprocal of 4?
1/4.
Thank you, sir. He said it's 1/4. So now we're going to multiply both sides by 1/4. All right, so that's going to give us x equals 988 over 4. And that's going to be x equals, so that's 2,
47.
and that's 4, and that's going to be another 247. All right. And that's our first word problem for the day. It wasn't that much. They have bigger ones and stronger ones. I'm going to knock these out. You said you have, what problem is yours on this same page, 682?
This number 2.
This number 2. Okay, so all right, so I told you I'd get to your stuff eventually. We're gonna jump to the next one, but first I want to make sure that my students understand the whole process that we just went through. All right, they gave us the information about the students that commute, and they said 3 times as many students reside on campus. So 3 times as many don't commute. So you got X, which is the people that commute, and 3 times as many is 3 times X, and all of those make up this population, which is 988. So once we get our X's together, then we get the reciprocal to get this X by itself, and then 1/4 of this number is going to give us the X. So this is how many students commute. All right. So this 3X, if I multiply this number by 3, that'll give me the amount of students that are on campus. Or I could do something slick like this. Right, so that'd be 743. So 743 are the number of students that live on campus. Now, they didn't ask you for that, but I'm just giving you extra information. Because on another situation, they might ask you, all right, you figured out how many students commute, which is the X, but how many students live on campus? So I went through the process to give you both of them. And you see what I did? Once I get this number, X, all I gotta do is subtract X from the 4X, which will give us 3X, and that's what I did. This is 4X, I subtracted X, and that gave us the 3X, which are the amount of students that live on campus. All right, any questions, problems? Anything? Nervous energy? Anything I can do to help people? Problem number two. Problem number 2 is the problem. Let's look at problem number 2. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to give you a chance to digest that, and then I'm going to erase it. All right. Problem number 2 says a soda vendor sold large sodas for $3 and small sodas for $2. If he sold 182 large sodas and his profit for the day was $8.95, how many small sodas did he sell? All right. Now this is a kind of interesting problem because you got to figure out, again, with the words that they're giving you, you got to set up the equation. All right. Now they told us that they sold 182 large sodas. Let me erase this, and I'll break down my thinking process for you. All right, so they sold 182 large sodas at $3 each, right? All right, so that's going to be 6, 24, carry the 2, 1 times 3, 546. All right. So that's the large sodas. All right. Now they're telling us that his profit for the day,
Was 894.
right? And this is funny language because I'm gonna explain this. I want to explain this to my TV audience and my class audience. It's funny language because just because you're selling something, that doesn't mean it's all profit. You got a cost of goods sold. So really, we don't have enough information for this. We don't know how much he paid for the sodas that he sold. See what I mean? If we said that he paid $300 for the sodas, then we can see what the profit is. Because the profit is your gross income subtracting the amount of money that you spent, and then that's your profit. Do you follow me? You make a face at Jordan. Do you follow what I'm saying?
No, because they do give you information. They're giving you information.
What information you think they're giving you?
They're telling you that he sold the large sodas for $3.
Right, but you're not getting what I'm saying. All right, so let me go backwards again. All right, and let me slow it down for you. All right, if they're telling you they're selling something for $3 and they're selling something for $2, they're not telling you how much he paid for those sodas.
For the $2.
For the $3 sodas, he's not telling you how much he paid for any of those sodas. Nowhere in it does it say that he bought X amount of sodas for X amount of dollars. That's the whole point. If you sell right now 100 sodas for, let's just say you sold 100 sodas for $1 each, and that's $100. That $100 is not a profit, because how much did you have to pay for the 100 sodas? If you had to pay $50 for the 100 sodas, then you only made $50 profit. So that's the whole point. That's my whole problem with this word problem, because they're not telling you how much he spent for the sodas. So we really don't know what his profit is, but we're going to play along like we do know. Question?
Yes, like the finding that 546, that was obvious. I didn't find a problem with that. But then you know that he got, the profit was 894. So I subtracted the 894 minus the 546.
Okay. And so what's the problem?
Right, and then you get 368. So
No, that's a problem. You're not going to get 368.
how you're subtracting it.
You're not going to get 368. That's the first problem you have.
Okay, then maybe that's why I have the problem.
Because that's the first thing is 348, because you had to borrow from the 9. So that's going to be 8 minus 4, which is 4, and 8 minus 5, which is 3. All right? So now,
So then I don't have a problem anymore.
you still got a problem, because you think this guy's making a profit. We don't know what his profit is, because we don't know how much he paid for it.
Yeah, but you gotta divide that by 2 to find out what the small soda is.
No, I'm not discarding that. But the whole point is we don't know, when they say profit, you cannot ever identify a profit unless you know what you spent for it. Regardless, well, let's say I'm selling clothes. If I sell clothes and I get $1,000 from selling the clothes, suppose it cost me $800 to buy the clothes. I'm only making $200 profit. This doesn't tell us how much he spent for these sodas. So when they say that it's a profit, it's a misnomer. It's misinformation. So I want y'all to be aware. I want you to be aware that when you get these problems, it's a lot of times they're giving you misinformation. All right. So now we got 348. So 348 is 179.
Where you got that 179 from?
179, using your idea, I divided this by 2, and that's 179. So that should be the amount of sodas.
That's not what you get on the answer.
Oh! You know why? Because I did the math wrong.
Okay.
It's 174. It's 174, because I did, okay, I said 9 because I was doing 9, 9, 18. All right, Ray?
Divide by 2.
Right.
Divide 348 by 2.
Right. So that's 174. I had said 179 originally because I was doing some other type of math. Was that correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Was it a VIG after you did the thing?
Well, I go with paper plane, so it's like, it's all good.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying you have to, you have to break that math problem down that I was giving you.
Yeah, once I broke it up, it was.
Yeah, once you broke it down, then you can see how you can get that information to work for you to your advantage, right?
I'm here to like 10:30 because I gotta make this move.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not handcuffing anybody. All right.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, Tanil. There's a tennis sheet back there. All right, so we're moving on. Are we ready to continue, ladies, gentlemen, people?
He got for $3, and that's what he got for the total, for what he got for $2. Yep, that's what
All right, we ready? Are we ready to continue with the venue?
Oh, you too.
Yes, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get some. We're shooting some videos today too. I got my dancers here.
Two of your dancers?
Yeah, I got Fab. I got Sharia. Those are my video stars, the princesses. So they're gonna be getting it in a minute. You know, every time when we go to commercial break, my students will come out do their little hula dance and get it popping. They say, "We like man. All right, let's move to the next one. We're dealing with word problems today, and how you can solve these word problems. So the next word problem says Kelly is 9 years older than her sister. Kelly's age is one more than twice her sister's age. What is Kelly's age? Oh, wow, that's crazy. All right, so let's start with this. I'm erasing this. All right, so first we're going to start with her sister's going to be X. So Kelly's 9 years older than her sister. All right, where am I at? Kelly is 9 years older than her sister. Kelly's age is one more than her sister's age. Now, wait a second. Kelly's age is twice.
So 2x.
All right, so let me see how I'm going to set this up. Kelly is 9 years older than her sister. All right. So X plus 9, that's Kelly's sister. Then it says Kelly's age is more than twice her sister's age. Kelly's age is one more than twice her sister's age. All right. So Kelly's age is more than twice. One more. 2x. And that's Kelly's age. So we got all this stuff, all of these numbers driving me crazy. All right, let me just look at this again. I'm gonna get it for you in a second. Kelly is 9 years older than her sister. We got that. All right, so Kelly is her sister's age plus 9. Kelly's age is one more than twice her sister's age.
Isn't it plus 1?
Kelly's age is one more than twice her sister's age. All right, I think I'll figure this out. All right, one more than twice her sister's age. No. All right, let me see what this is going to do. All right. So look what I did. So what they did was they gave us her age as, on one side we got her, she's one more than twice her sister's age, and then she is 9 years older than her sister. So both of these things are the same thing, pretty much. So that's how I set this up. All right. So now what I'm going to do. We gotta find out how old is. Oh, we gotta figure out what is Kelly's age. All right, cool. So we gotta figure out what is Kelly's age. All right, so this is gonna be Kelly's age. So we're gonna do this. First thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get these numbers on the same side. So I'm going to get rid of this x. First thing I'm doing, I'm going to get rid of this x. All right? That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of the x. So then we're going to have 1 plus x equals 9. 1 plus x equals 9. All right, so then now I'm going to get rid of the 1. So I'm going to minus this 1. And minus this 1. So then we should have x equals 8. Now, did y'all follow me how I did that? It was crazy, right? Let me go back and show you what I did so you can see how we're going to work this problem out. The first information, and this is a good problem. We got the attendance sheet is right here. Who hasn't signed in yet? Just you, Jackie?
Yes.
You need the magic pen as well? Oh, that pen is magic. Oh, see? You see it? Now you know the answer. All right, now look. Here's the thing. They tell us, and this is a funny problem. Whenever you get problems like this, you gotta remember you gotta set it up the same way. Look what they're telling us. They said that Kelly is 9 years older than his sister. So remember we was doing yesterday about how we convert the words into the equation? So 9 years older than his sister, that's x plus 9. That's the first x plus 9. All right. Then they flipped it for us again. They said Kelly's age is 1 more than twice her sister's age. So then I put 1 plus 2x. Now what the funny thing is, they really haven't given us no real information, but, thank you. All right, but what we got is this. You have a book, right? You have a book? All right, so what we got though is this. Both of these are equal to Kelly's age. You get it? Kelly's age is 1 more than twice her sister's age, and she's also 9 years older than her sister. All right, so I used that. I made these problems equal each other. I got rid of this x, put the x's on one side, then I got rid of the 1. So now we have x equals 8. So 8 is her sister's age. 8 is her sister's age, right? Sister's age. Now they want us to find Kelly's age. So Kelly's age is 8 plus 9, which is 17. All right. And over here it says 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. And we already know that's 17. So that's what the answer should be. It should be 17. But that was a tricky, very tricky. It's tricky. Yes,
What number was that?
that was number 3.
You know, I only got 3 and I got, I think, 1 and 3 right. The rest I was.
You got this one right?
Yeah, sure did. I got it right now.
Let me see. You got to show me
What
that.
page is that again?
That's 682. You got to show me that one, because I don't believe it.
I ain't gonna lie. Was that the homework?
682?
What was the homework last night?
680,
No.
679. We had a couple of math homeworks.
64, wasn't it?
664 and 6. Where you go? You told me you did this problem. 682.
Oh, no, I think so for the homework.
No, see
Look, you
that?
look like you see the homework.
No, I want to see this problem that you cleaned that you figured out. I know you didn't figure it
Ah, I
out.
think so for the
No,
homework.
you know he wasn't. You know he wasn't.
Whatever, I think so for the homework.
Yeah, trying to play me.
Sorry, I think
Trying
so
to
for
play
the
me.
homework.
The Don, Swan the Don. All right, let's move right along. So you see how we worked that one out. That was a very funny situation. But the trick is you got to understand the information that they're giving you. Like I gave you the thing we did yesterday. How can you convert these words into equations? So the first thing, she says she's 9 years older than her sister. So that's x plus 9. So that's how we got that first one right here. Then it says she's 1 year older than 2 times her sister's age. So that's how we got that. Now both of these are her age. So you set up the equation that this one is going to equal that one. And then when you break it down and solve, it's going to give you the 8. So 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17. And then 8 plus 9 is 17. So Kelly's 17 years old. So anytime you run with a problem like this again, you know what to do. But they're really trying to be slick. Usually they want to tell you what something is equal to. But in this case, they did not. They did not straightforwardly tell us what it was equal to. They told us what it was equal to, because this is equal to this. But they didn't tell us that's what it is. You get it? They said, oh, she's this much older than her sister, and she's this much older than her sister. So they gave you the same information in two different ways, and you have to understand, okay, if this is her age, and this is her age, then in the equation, they're both going to be on opposite sides of the equation, because they're going to equal out. And then we just got to mess with those variables, work with those variables. That's something else we spoke about yesterday too, right? I should take yesterday's thing, work with the variables. All right, we're doing number 4, and then I'm going to deal with questions and problems that you guys might have had with yesterday's homework, all right? So this one here, it says 2 junk cars were sold at an auction to a buyer who paid $2,000 for both cars. If the more expensive car was $240 less than 3 times the price of the cheaper one, how much was the more expensive car? Wow. Okay. That was crazy, right? Is that crazy?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how crazy it is. It says, all right, 2 junk cars. All right, the guy paid. So let's get the information that we got. So we know how much he paid. So we know what this equation is going to be equal to. What's going to be equal to, Sharia? No, I said, what is it going to be equal to, Adriana? What's it going to be equal to? We know what it's going to be equal to. What they tell us?
It's gonna be equal to 2,000.
2,000. Thank you. It's going to be equal to $2,000. That's how much the guy paid. All right. Now let's go back into this to get the other information. It says, if the more expensive car was $240 less than 3 times the price of the cheaper car. So we're going to have the cheaper car is going to be X. So we said 3X minus 240. All right, so we said one car is 240 less than 3 times the cheaper car. All right. All right. Let me just make sure we got all the information. If the more expensive car of 2 cars was 240 less than 3 times the cheaper car, how much was the more expensive car? All right. All right. All right, so we're gonna solve for this. What's the first thing that we do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Cuál es la primera cosa que hace? No? Jackie, what's the first thing we're gonna do? We're on page. So on page.
No, aren't you missing an X there? Isn't it supposed to be X plus 3X minus 240? Because you're dealing with another car.
3X, wait a second. We got 3X minus 240.
How about the other car?
Let's say 3 times. All right, you know what? That's good. That's good stuff. I'm gonna put an X there. I don't know if it should be there. Let me see. Let me look at this problem again. Let me look. It says 2 junk cars, blah, blah, blah. It says if the more expensive car of 2 cars was 240 less than 3 times the cheaper car, how much was the more expensive car? All right, we're gonna work it out like this. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what happens. What are we gonna do first?
Take away, like, add the 240 on both sides.
Are we gonna add 240 to both sides? Mm-hmm. All right. We'll try that. 240. 240. So that'll be 2240. And this will be 4X. Because I'm putting all those X's together. 2240. All right. Then there's a word that one of the students gave me earlier. Let me call Kamisha. What's that word that student gave me earlier? What's the word that student of the month gave me earlier? Reciprocal. Taz, what is the reciprocal? I'm writing that down since you said it, Taz.
1/4 and
1/4.
1/4.
It's not good.
You said what?
It's not good.
It's not good? What's not good?
Keep going. Don't worry.
All right. All right, so look. So we go over here. That's going to be 2240. Who's that coming in? All right. 2240 over 4 equals x. So x should be, 4 goes in there, 5.
560.
6, 0. All right.
That's it. So you plug that in for 3, right? So 3 times 360 minus the 240. You're doing it right, Mr. Swan. You're going right.
All right, well, let me see what happens. Let me see what happens with this. All right, so if it's, x is 560, so let me just do,
560.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right, because you know how I can see that's right? You know how I can see that's right? Because you got 4x. 4x is
You mean
2240.
Yeah, 22.
4x is 2240, and that's what it is. All right. So they want to find the price of the most expensive car. So we got to do 3x, 560 times 3, 0, 18, 160, 80
Minus 240.
minus 240, and that's going to be 5. What am I doing? What type of math is that?
I don't know.
What type of math is that you doing over there, Adriana?
You.
Me.
That's it.
All right, so we got 1440.
That's the answer.
1440 is the most expensive car, right?
Yeah.
So we got 1440.
Can't see nothing through you.
Yo, listen, just have you know, my father was a glassmaker.
Oh,
I can't see through you still.
You can't see through me?
No.
I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. All right, so that works. 2,000. I don't see nobody.
I did my different.
You did yours different? Okay, all right, so that's cool. The main thing that we got to the 1440, and that's that. All right, so we're continuing our discussion today. We're talking about these word problems, and we're looking at these keys and whatnot. And I want to thank Agieli for her assistance.
You?
Help me with the problem. You gave me all the answers. So without you, I wouldn't be able to. To answer these questions. So Agieli, thank you. So emotional. I get so emotional.
Oh, God.
All right. Enough of that. Enough. All right. So look, that's how we deal with the word problems. I want to do something else with you for today, but first I want to understand: is there anybody have a question or problem with these word problems? All right. Does anybody have a word problem that we need to work out? Does anybody have a word problem that they need us to work out?
Do the homework. Go over the homework.
Go over the homework.
Yes.
Who said that?
You know it was Tanil.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Tanil's in the house. All right. So, what page is the homework on?
I just told you.
You keep telling me stuff. You think I'm listening?
664, 665.
We had a lot of homework yesterday. We had 664, 65. We also had 677 and 6.
When? Because I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, that would put all that stuff on the board. Right? 677, 678. So I put all that stuff on the board.
532, 301.
Right. Yeah, we just getting it in, yes, sir. All right. All right, so we did this lesson. We're going to get into some homework. We showed you how to solve problems, these word problems. We get into the homework now.
What was the homework again?
The homework was 6.
Somebody's burning bread.
664.
664, and we had 678 and 677, right? All right, so we're gonna start with 674. This video will be up to date, so if you missed it, people that missed my class, people that's falling asleep,
Yeah, like me.
for my new students that's taking a nap, y'all can check it out. Y'all remember my pages, Swan. Dive.
You put that on a lot, too.
Entertainment, Swan Dive Enterprises. I'm an entertainer, I'm an enterpriser, entrepreneur. All of that is on YouTube. All right, this is our commercial. We're taking a commercial break.
You didn't cut it.
Have you ever tried to learn math? Well, if you want to learn math, you go to this page. There's somebody on there that could teach you math. Real rap. All right, that's our commercial.
And a hard amount.
All right, that's our commercial for the day. Somebody give me the problem so I can put it up.
X times X, exponent 3.
X times X to the third.
Yeah.
That's the homework.
That's the homework they said, right?
You said 674.
674?
664.
664.
You said 674.
Yo, listen, I just work here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do 664. Oh wow! I actually gave you this for homework.
Yeah, you sure did.
That's crazy. What type of teacher would do that to people? All right, look.
I did it.
You did it. All right, look. Here's the deal, guys. All right, we got a new topic. We're dealing with exponents and how we multiply exponents. So that's what we're doing. All right. So the situation with exponents is really simple. All you're doing, when you multiply an exponent, you're just going to add the exponent. So believe it or not, that's really got an x to the 1 right there. So x to the 1 and x to the 3 is going to be x to the 4. All right. And we can check that out. We can check that out by doing some math like this. If we do, let's believe that was 2. All right. And we multiply 2 times 2 to the third, which is 8. So 2 times 2 to the third, which is 8, should be 2 to the 4th. That's too big. 2 to the 4th. This thing is right. So 2 to the 4th, this is going to be 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. And 2 to the 4th is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. All right. So this thing works. When I give you that stuff, I like to show you that it works and show you how it works. So that's what that is. All right. So all right. So we're dealing with these exponents. All right. The next one. Hey, stranger. Good morning. How are you? Someone's always burning stuff. Always burning stuff. You okay? I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I guess they don't want to be dropping.
You been sick, you said?
Mrs. Swan,
Yes.
they have aluminum foil in the toaster oven.
That's a microwave. You
Yeah,
gonna
that's
put
a
it in
hazard.
the toaster oven ain't gonna do nothing.
You never on the phone with a toaster?
In the toaster oven?
Yeah.
That's what they call it, a toaster oven, because
Why
it
does it
toasts
smell like
the
that?
toast.
Because they keep putting them in there and then.
No, they keep burning the bread. They burning the bread. Some people
droppings.
yeah, you gotta clean it out. You gotta shake those things. You gotta shake the
Tray.
yeah, you gotta shake it out. But yeah, that stuff is, you know what I mean, people do their thing and do what they gotta do and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so we're moving on to the next one. You know how to do the next one? Where we at? We right here. Okay. Alright, so we're doing this next one. Alright, so the next one I'm gonna put on the board is 4x times 5x. Is that what it is? 4x, what they got it like this?
Yeah.
5x. All right, 4x times 5x.
20x.
All right, so 4 times 5 is going to be 20. And then x times x, x squared. All right, so that's, I mean, this is stuff is just regular math. You got a problem? Fab, you got a problem?
Tired if you mean.
You tired?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I want to say about 4.
About 4? All right, okay. All right, we're going to try to help you with that. Because my work puts you to sleep. So if you're tired, no. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hey, I see you over there, Raymond, man. I see you over there, man. You still affected that last problem I gave you last night?
That's a new problem.
That's a new problem. Okay. All right, let's look at this next one. This next one should be interesting.
Yeah.
Next one should be interesting. All right? But here's the deal. We know what to do with exponents when you multiply. When you multiply exponents, you add them. When you divide exponents, you subtract them. That's the difference. So I think what they got, 16,
X.
go ahead,
4.
to the 4th, divided by,
4x.
that's it?
Yeah.
All right, so the answer,
Is 4x to the third.
4x to the 3rd. Because we got the x to the 4th minus x to the 1 is going to be x to the 3rd, and 4 goes into that 16 4 times. All right, so this stuff is really simple. If I'm going too fast, especially for my new students, just say,
So why you minus?
why did I minus the exponents? Because we're subtracting. Because we're dividing. When you divide, you subtract the exponents. Let me show you like this. If we're doing, well, we just had 2, right? So let's say we got 2 to the 3rd divided by 2 to the 1st. All right? So that should be, if we subtracting, that should come out to 2 to the 2nd. All right? So let's check that out. So that's going to be 2 to the 3rd is 8 divided by 2 is 4, and that works out. You see that? So all this stuff, I'm proving it, I'm testing it for you, so y'all can see that is real stuff. Good morning, Carmen. We saved you a spot right here in the front.
Can I have a minute with you, Mr. Swan?
You want to have a minute with me?
It is possible.
I'm so famous. People want
That's
to
fast.
get a minute. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost a minute of my time. It's mad stuff. Yes. Get today's work. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, sorry to hear that. I hope he tell him I hope he feels better. All right. Your husband is not feeling well? All right. All these people. Hold. You know what? My husband is not. No, I'm joking. All right. So she's getting that work. All right, we're keeping it moving. All right, which one we're up to? We just did. We're up to number 4. All right, so y'all see what we're doing. Everybody sees what we're doing when we question.
With the 4 at the top, you always subtract that by 1.
With this, when you're doing division, you subtract the exponents. So this, right? But whatever. See this one here. When you see 4x, that's really 4x to the 1st power.
Oh, okay.
All right. So when I did the 4 minus
That one.
Right.
Get you 3.
That's how we got 3.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
have a nice day.
Thank you, igualmente, gracias.
Thank you.
All right, so we move right along. All right, so again, when you are dividing,
You always subtract.
you subtract the exponents. When you are
Add.
multiplying, you add the exponents. All right, so we got all of that. All right, so we're moving on.
664.
We're moving on to the next one. We're on 664.
Number 4.
Okay, number 4, 25S.
Divided by
Now this is gonna be a hard problem.
No, that is not.
This problem is so hard. S to the third. And there's one S on the bottom?
Yep. It's gonna equal 25 to the second.
Okay, what is it? Y'all know, if y'all know all this stuff, why y'all wasting my
I
time?
wasn't telling you to go on 665.
Huh?
No, I want you to do 665.
Yeah, I wanna do something that y'all don't, that y'all,
665, that's what I'm saying.
No. Wait.
she's saying no.
1 through 5.
Okay, yeah, cause this stuff, everybody's got this out there?
Well,
With this-
The ones on the bottom, the ones on the bottom.
Yeah.
Practicing finding values with given values. The ones on the bottom.
The ones on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, cause this stuff here with the exponents is pretty easy, right?
Yes.
All right? I mean, it's up to you. If y'all need me to break it down, I could do it all day.
Do it all day.
Yeah.
All day.
All day? Real rap?
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Doing a chicken head dance. All
Oh,
right.
you got a chicken?
I said I got a chicken head dance. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. But listen, for all you people in TV land, I'm available. I know.
Wow.
Listen,
He's selling himself on
that's it. That's what I'm selling myself on YouTube, MyTube, on iTube.
Okay.
What they got? Any other type of tubes I need? The real tube? All right. So you want to do these ones at the bottom? All right, now look. Now they're giving us, okay, they're giving you a lot of information.
Okay.
That's the one I told you that I got right.
Just the one you said you got right?
The first one.
I can't believe that story. But I ain't got no S. All right, so they're giving us C equals 4A minus 5B or something?
3B.
Minus 3B. All right. Now, the thing that makes this easy, they're giving us the information,
They
right?
give you A and B.
So A is 8, right?
And B is 5.
All right, so they're giving us that information. So we got 3 times 5, 4 times 8.
32. Minus 15. 17.
S equals 17.
C equals
Sorry,
17.
C.
So you ain't even got the right letters, girl. How you getting that answer? You said S. You look at the S on my chest? That's what you looking for? Super Swan.
I ain't never lied.
All right.
You took that away from me?
What I did. So we got,
32, 50. Okay, I see.
you see it? 32 minus 15
Yes.
is 17. All right, but this, all right.
I'm still just do it, please.
Yes, thank you.
All right, you want to do the next one?
Yes.
All right, y'all can help me out. Y'all give me the information so I don't have to keep going back and
Okay.
forth.
2. Oh, no, that's 3.
What's the first letter? This is
S.
S. So Swan equals what?
3.
3Q.
6 exponent times 6 exponent.
Times 6.
Exponent 2.
Go ahead.
Plus 2 times 5.
What? What page?
I already put them in.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, now wait a second. Let's see. You
Put the
gave
numbers
me,
in already.
She put the numbers in already.
but she gave me the wrong numbers.
I
I thought it was
don't.
Q. 2.
Q is 6. See? And O is 0.5.
0.5. All right, so that's what the problem is.
All right.
That's
So
it.
this is
That's
2 times 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5.
All right.
Okay, S.
All right.
That's just crazy.
Say again.
If you write the problem out instead of doing that, because that's confusing me.
That's confusing you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you want me to write out the problem?
Yes, please.
Okay, read it to me.
3Q
3Q
2.
to the second.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Plus 2R.
Plus
2R.
2R. All right, so it's saying that R is 0.5 and Q is 6.
Are you doing like you did the first time?
Second?
Are you doing it like you did the first question?
Yeah, so
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna solve it.
Okay.
All right, so look. So first of all, we got 3 times 6 to the second. So that's gonna be 3 times 36. Right?
3 times 36.
Right. 6 to the second,
That's 6 times 6.
that's 36. 3 times 36. All right? So 3 times 36 is gonna be 108. You might wanna check my math.
It is.
All right? And then we got 2 times 0.5.
That's 1.
All right, 2 times 0.5 is going to be
1.
10.
2
And then
times
put this,
0.5.
what's going?
Oh.
Right. All right.
We add those two.
We add these two together, so that should be.
109.
And that's my block, y'all. My block is 109. So if you're ever in the hood, on the south side, 109 south side. That's where I'm at. Real rap. All right, so that's the answer.
Yes.
All right. All right, so these things are not that rough. You want to do the next one? Or
Yeah.
you got that one right? I got that one left.
I bet you did.
I got that one left. How are we doing this? All right, we're gonna do another couple, then I'm gonna let y'all take a break. You need a break?
I sure do.
You need a break? But you ain't broken, girl. I got you right now. Let me know.
Leave me alone.
Let me know, cause I ain't got no worries.
Leave me alone.
All right, we're doing this next one. All right, my new students, how you doing? Is all right? Y'all getting information?
Yes.
Did anything I need to go over? No. No? Maria in the back, is everything all right?
I'm paying attention. Just got a little lost, but I'm.
What you get lost on, so I can catch you up? Where you at?
Is that page 665, the one that you did at the beginning with the C equals 48 and?
Right.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So you want me to do that one again?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll go over that one again, all right? Because that's how I do it. I slow it down. If we don't get it, I want to make sure everybody gets it. And then, of course, if you still don't get it, go home, watch the video, and we're going to get it again. All right. So look. So C equals 4A minus 3B, that one? C equals 4A minus 3B. And was there any other information that they gave us? So they said that the A is 8 and the B is 5. A is 8, B is 5. So we got 3 times 5, 4 times 8. And this is minus. All right, so you watching, Maria?
Yes.
So basically all we're doing is, they're giving us these variables, right? And again, variables are things, the unknown, stuff that we don't know. But they've given us the answer, so these variables are no longer unknown. These variables are no longer variables because we know what it is. So if the A is 8, so we can just do 4 times 8, which is 32. And if the B is 5, we can simply do 3 times 5, which is 15. And then when we subtract 32 from 15, you can't take the 5 from the 2. So I'm borrowing from here. So I'll make that 2. That'll be 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. And 20 minus 10 is 1. So that's what you get. C equals 17. Got it now?
Yes, I got it.
All right, cool. Excellent. We're keeping it moving. We're going to go to the next one. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so next one, is that the Z one?
Yeah.
Z. All right, somebody want to give me the information while I'm up here? Somebody, anybody.
B equals 3x to the second.
3x to the second
Times y plus 8.
times y plus 8.
X is 10, y is negative 12.
Oh, okay. All right, so x is 10 and y is negative 12. All right. So let me see how this is going to work. So this is going to be 10 to the second power. 10 times 10 is 100. Does everybody follow me?
No, do that again, what you say?
X is 10. So if it's x squared, that means 10 squared. So 10 squared is 100. You know, with 10, you just count. The exponents is the amount of zeros. So you got 2, the exponent is 2, so that means you got 2 zeros. So that's 1, 2 zeros. All right? Times 3. And then we're going to multiply that by minus 12. And then we're going to add our 8 later. All right. So we got 300. So this is going to be 300. All right. Times minus 12 plus 8. And so this will be minus 3600. I didn't get the answer yet. It's 300. This is 300, right?
Right.
So 300 times minus 12. I'm only going by what information you gave me. So 300 times 12 is going to be negative 3600. Then when you add the 8 to it.
No, teacher.
Wait.
It's wrong because negative 12 and positive 8 is in a parenthesis. It should be going first.
So then tell me that. You didn't tell me that. See that?
I did say parentheses.
No, you.
Yes, I did.
I'm running back the tape. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said parentheses times. That's the times, ain't it?
No, you said times. You didn't say no parentheses. You said.
Parentheses held for times, right?
No, you didn't say. You said times negative 12 plus 8.
Don't be.
Yeah. You messing up my stuff, girl.
I ain't messing up Jack.
You messing up Jack.
I ain't
Sure
messing
did.
up Jack.
All right, look. So now, we do this. We gotta do this first. Thank you. Student of the month. Why are you not saving me? Why you didn't tell me? All right. So this is gonna be minus 4. All right. Remember I showed you how to do on the number line. So if you got minus 12. Let's say we got a number line. You got 0 here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 12. And then you add the 8, so that means you got to come back 8 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be negative 4. So now we have negative 4 times 300, which is going to be negative 1200. And is that the right answer? All right. So easy when you get the right information to get the right answer. All right, we're moving right along. You cutting out? All right, man, have a good day.
Ladies, have a good day.
You too.
We're going to see you tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, looking forward to it. All right, we're keeping it moving. Any questions, anything? ¿Entienden? No. ¿Cuál es el problema que tiene?
Ahora con la letra.
Con la letra. Pero usamos la letra en vez del número, porque no sabemos el número.
Entonces, si es la A, ¿cuál significa?
No, pero do you have? Oh, so you don't have? You got the page right here. Let me see, the 665. Mira. Si cuando hicimos eso, damos la información que dice que A en realidad es 8 y B es 5. Y por eso puede poner eso allá, entra en ecuación.
La división es donde confundo demasiado.
Oh, sí, pero poco a poco. Pero después te tomara.
Cuando venga el libro de español.
Sí, eso se ve más fácil. Pero. All right. We're continuing.
Yeah.
We're continuing. All right, what are we doing? Number 4 now?
Yeah.
All right, I can't trust Tans to give me any of these things.
Quiet.
Tans is giving me misinformation.
Quiet.
So now I need a new student.
Well, get a new student.
I need a new student.
Can I?
Who? Are you gonna give me? Wait a second, Fabiola. You gotta take the oath.
Huh?
Do you swear to tell me the right answers and the right questions?
Ah, vamos.
Oui? Bon. Let's go.
I didn't say we. So not really.
Oui.
M equal. Go ahead.
Oh, M equals. Okay, I didn't know if you started. Go ahead. M equals
1/4
1/4.
times N. Just put N, Mike.
1/4 N. Go ahead.
Plus 3. O. O.
30.
Oh, just O.
Just the letter O.
Not zero.
The letter O.
Next to it.
No, next
Right
to
next to
it.
it.
Yeah, like multiply by.
It's a small O. Yes.
Plus 5. P square. P.
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 All right. And that's the whole problem?
Yeah. Can I do it?
Do you want to do this? Go ahead. And you're going to explain it to us as you go?
Okay. I change 1/4 to 0.25.